What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday. I was just doing a team training, and since I was in front of my computer, I figured I'd just go live. It's been a while. So, if you saw the caption, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are catching this on the replay because I just get right into it. So, I don't really like wait for people to get on because typically, statistically, most people would obviously watch the replay. Um, because it stays on here, and the likelihood of someone seeing this at 11 a.m. is probably slim, um, considering I don't have a huge following or a ton of influence, and most people are at work. But hey, I just figured why not put myself out there today. So this was what was on my heart, and I hope this doesn't come across shallow or um, uh, I don't know what's the right word. Uh, I don't know. But look, this is the thing. I I know a lot of people out there may be like me and then just have big dreams. I was that kid, uh, doodling class, doodling in class, not really listening to the teachers, just always had big dreams. I've always wanted to be like successful, but I mean, I was a college dropout. I was an art major in college, joined the military, served in Iraq, did all that, came back, was a state trooper. I'm not going to get rich being a state police officer, right? Loved the job, loved serving, loved impacting people. Uh, that's always been the intrinsic motivator for me. It's been to, make a positive difference. It's very fulfilling. It's rewarding. I like the thrill. I loved the thrill of the job. I ended up becoming a SWAT operator, at the state police, and I don't know. I liked all that, but it never. Always felt like I was meant for something bigger. But in the caption, I asked, who has the dream of becoming a millionaire? Not, some people are going to get turned off by that word, like, oh my gosh, there's more to life than money, and there is. I understand that, and I'm just talking to the big thinkers, the dreamers, the people that were like me, and I I was the kid praying for God to just send me a shot, like. I didn't need easy. I just needed possible. I just knew that I was designed for more than just to go to work, pay bills, and die. And I just needed the shot. I just wanted a shot at it. I was never going to be a professional athlete. I wasn't going to be a movie star or an actor or a singer or, you know, um, a doctor or an attorney or anything like that. I was just an average guy. I was an average guy with an above average ambition. And I know there's other people out there like that. And here's what I want to say to you guys. Sorry, I get the sniffle sometimes when I go live. I don't know what it is about when I go live. I start getting the sniffles. It's really weird. So if I go off camera, I'm just wiping my nose. Sorry about that. Okay, it's embarrassing, but hey. All right. So here's the deal. If you were the Michael Jordan of your profession, meaning if you did the job that you're doing, the best that you could possibly do it, like better than anyone else has ever done it ever, and you did that for the next 20 years, would it ever pay you the lifestyle of your dreams? Like would you ever become a millionaire? And it's not just about becoming a millionaire, but it's about being able to provide like you want to, being able to help, people around you, being able to build a financial fortress around your family, being able to, just your children not want for anything. It's not about being a millionaire. I'm not talking about the status or the materialistic things that come along with that. Now, do I think there's anything wrong with wanting nice things? No, I really don't. I don't think that there are. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I don't believe that God is a God who puts all these nice things on this planet to say, well, that's just for those people. That's not for you. I just don't believe that. I believe that we're meant to have an abundant life, that we can have anything that we want to have. I do believe that. Um, I'm a big thinker. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, if you like it, if the dream's in your heart, then go after it. Go get it. As long as you're not doing things out of greed and you're not doing things that lack integrity, or you're not hurting someone else to get to that point in your life, then I think it's fine. I think it's good to live your best life. I think it inspires other people to want to live their best life. So I love comfort and convenience. I love, flying first class or staying in a nice hotel or driving a nice vehicle, and I'm not a millionaire by any means, or there's people that are a lot you know, wealthier than I am. I'm still, on the climb up the mountain, you know what I mean? So, um, I'm just saying, if you do have these dreams in your heart, don't think less of yourself because you have those dreams. Or don't be afraid to go after them because of a small-minded person and what they may think of you for wanting more. Don't base your goals off of your past, or who you may have associated with, or your family's success, or lack thereof growing up. Don't base it off that. Base it off what you want and your dreams and your goals and your God-given potential. With all that being said, this is what I want to ask you guys, and this is what I want you to think about. Going back to my question, if you did your job the best that you could do it for the next 20 years, would it pay you the lifestyle of your dreams? And if the answer is no, then how do you expect to achieve those dreams? Well, I don't expect to. Is that if that's what you're saying, then that's the wrong answer. You can. You can. You just got to position yourself in a place where it's possible. And it doesn't have to be your primary job. You can, Jim Rohn says, go to work and be excited to go to work making your living, and to come home and work on making your fortune. Because there are opportunities out there where it is possible, where people are doing it, where they are earning, 7 figures a year, multiple 7 figures a year, 6 figures a month. Now, in those opportunities, those results are not average, are typical. And I'm not here to make income claims about what I do, or what anybody else does. And more than likely, the majority of people in that profession aren't earning that level of income. But but if there's even one person or a few people, then it's possible. So to put yourself in a position to where it's at least possible, it opens up your dreamer. It makes you just get so much more excited about life, if those are the dreams that you have in your heart. Putting yourself in a position to where it's actually possible changes your entire outlook on life. It changes your entire perspective on what's possible, and like your daily, your life, your journey, what you think about, what you dream about. And then meeting people, and being mentored by people who actually have the results in life that you're looking for, and taking their advice versus your broke brother-in-law who says, oh, well, those things never work, or we all have advisors in life, and some of us have mentors in life. And advisors can come in the form of a lot of people. Advisors can come in the form of a parent, a spouse, coworker, best friend, family member, a teacher, a professor, a coach that you may look up to. And they're all going to tell you why what you're doing, why it will or why it won't work. But understand, if you're willing to accept those people's opinion about what it is that you're doing, you better be willing to accept those people's lifestyle. And I'm telling you, if you're listening and taking advice from people who are not living the lifestyle that you want to live exactly, I mean, if they don't live in the type of house you want to live in, drive the type of car that you may dream of driving, or have the time flexibility, not only financial flexibility, but the time to go along with it. If they don't have the exact lifestyle that you're looking for, why in the world are you taking their advice? When there are people out there who do have this lifestyle that you may dream of. And I know I'm not speaking to everybody. If you're not like, I don't care about money, I don't want to be a millionaire, by all means, keep scrolling. It's okay. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to the people who were like me, 10 years ago when I started this profession. just going through the motions of life, hitting my alarm clock, going to work, coming home, just going through the routine of life. I knew exactly how much money I was going to make 20 years from now, and it wasn't very exciting. Not that the world revolves around money, and I keep feeling like I have to put some type of disclaimer on here for like small-minded thinkers, but I don't mean to do that or sound apologetic to talk about this because I'm really not. Because I've been around enough people who live this lifestyle, and I've seen the type of people they are, and they're not greedy. They're not bad people. Money is not the root of all evil. You know, I heard it said one time, if you don't think money can buy happiness, then you haven't given enough of it away, right? Or the best way to help the poor is not become one of them. You can't give from an empty well. The more you have, the more you're able to help and serve other people and impact other people and give and make a difference. And then have the nice things that you may dream about. Have the lifestyle that you want. Have the freedom and the ability to travel and experience the things you want, because life is full of just experiences. And you know you can be limited on those experiences if you don't go for exactly what you want. And then one day you realize, gosh, I didn't take enough risks. I didn't go for it. And taking a risk is what's going to cause you to grow. And if you're not going to grow, then you never can become your best. And if you never become your best, then you can never truly be happy. And if you're never truly happy, then what else is there? What else is there? So I challenge you guys to take some risks, to go for it. Why not? If you have the dream in your heart, God put that dream in your heart, you're capable of achieving that. You're capable of accomplishing those goals. But you have to become the person who can do it. You have to stretch yourself. You have to grow. You have to put yourself out there and take some chances. Why not? Why not? So that's just all I challenge you to do today, is to find an opportunity where it's possible. Where it's possible. Now, just finding the opportunity is the beginning. It's not a lot. Businesses aren't lottery tickets. You will have to grow. You will have to put in the effort. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. But you can ask yourself this: are there other people in this profession that are earning the type of money that I want to earn? That dream, that number, that some of us just have that number in your mind. For me, it's just six figures a month. There's people, my mentor earns more than that, earns multiple six figures a month. And that's great. Like I said, those results aren't average or typical. He's a phenomenal leader who's been doing this for 2 decades and has a massive organization and impacts lots and lots of people and deserves it. My number is six figures a month. But putting myself in a position to where that's possible changed everything in my life. It gave me the room to grow. It gave me, it's like taking a tree. Think of a tree like a sequoia, one of these big red sequoias. And you take the seed of that tree and you plant it in a coffee mug. How big do you think that tree can grow? It'll never grow to its full potential, right? Not with just that little bit of dirt in that little mug. No. But you put that thing in the ground in the redwood forest when the climate and the environment's right. And I mean, there's no limit to how big these trees can grow. They grow and grow for thousands of years and get real big. But you also can be limited on your growth by putting yourself in a specific environment to where that growth isn't possible. You know, you but taking yourself and putting yourself, and it doesn't have to be your full time gig. It doesn't have to be your full time job. You don't have to risk, your livelihood or paying your bills or your family or the security that you have. Do something part time. And hey, and you may be working full time on your living, part time on your fortune, and do that long enough to where it gives you the option to work full time on your fortune. That's what happened to me in 2014. I started in 2012. 2014, I had the option to walk away from my full time job and chose to do that. I haven't had a job, in 8 years, and which is a blessing. I'm now psychologically unemployable. I couldn't go work for someone. Not that I don't want to work and help someone. I just when you have a fully autonomous lifestyle and you've experienced that having 6 Saturdays and a Sunday, waking up when you're tired of sleeping, it's really hard to go back. I couldn't even imagine doing it, honestly. No, I mean, it scares me to think about it, literally. So my point in all that is you can start part-time. You can start, in the nooks and crannies of your life and don't say, well, I'm just tired. You're not tired. You're just uninspired. You don't realize what's possible, or you don't believe it's possible, or believe in yourself. And I'm telling you guys, if you just get out there, put yourself out there, get around people who are doing it, open up your dreamer, realize what's possible, you might surprise yourself. And you might surprise yourself on what you're actually capable of. But I will tell you this, once you start dreaming, once you start experiencing it, oh my gosh. It'll change your entire life. It changes your perspective, your outlook, and your and when you're dreaming and you have something that you're going for, you have a purpose that's pulling you towards the future. If that purpose is clear, it'll pull you through obstacles you wouldn't even imagine. You'll overcome things in your life that you didn't even think were possible because that clarity you have for the future, that purpose aligns with your passion, and you see what's possible, and your dreamer opens up and you're like, "Man, I'm going for it." Like I'm fired up to just go for it in life. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for you. I want you to grow and become the person you can become. Jim Rohn says, become a millionaire not for the money, but for who you'll become in the process of achieving it. Because see, it's not what you get that's important, it's who you become. Because when you become that person, they can take it all from you. Trust me, I've had it all taken from me. And guess what? You can get it right back because it's who you are. It's not what you have, it's who you are. It's who you became in that process. So I just hope you can think about those things today and challenge yourself to not challenge you not to hold yourself back on what's possible for you and for your life. And don't bring your dreams down to match your income, but bring your income up to match your dreams. And I know it this late in life that may seem impossible because at a young age we dream and we think big and we're like, oh, this is, I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to go for this and I want to have this. I want to drive this car. I want to go to this place and I want to do all these things. But as we grow up, reality starts to step on those dreams and say, "Ah, that's not possible for you. That's not who we are. That's not where we come from. Those things are for those people." And they just you start to justify the reasons in your mind where you don't have all of these things. You start to bring your dreams down to the level of your income rather than bringing your income to the level of your dreams. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to flip the script and say, you know what? I'm not afraid to dream anymore. I'm not afraid to go for the big things that I want in this life. Because guess what? This is not a dress rehearsal. Once life is over, it's over. You're never going to be you and your body living this life ever again. So why not go for it? Are you worried about what someone else is going to think about you? Because I can assure you this, the people who spend their life worrying about what everyone else is going to think, when they die, no one remembers them anyway. You know why? Because they spent their entire life trying to blend in, trying to live their life for other people's approval and they play too small. They play too small their entire life. No one remembers them because they never did anything worth remembering. Screw what anyone else thinks. You go for what you want in this life. You go for it big. If you want it. If you don't, if you're content, by all means, do what makes you the happiest. But I know there are other people out there that have big dreams, that have big goals, that know in their heart intuitively, I'm meant for something greater than what I'm doing right now. And those are the people I'm talking to. Those are the people I like to surround myself. People that are growing and stretching and challenging themselves to become more and to become better and to go for it all in life. Say hi to some people. Michael Scott, what's up, brother? Amber Wheeler, Michelle and Chris Magruder, what's up, guys? So if anything I can do today, if there's anything I can do today, it would be just to challenge you to think bigger, faster. Don't settle. Don't limit your beliefs. based off of your past and people that you may associated with. Go for it. Position yourself to go for it all. Go for everything that you want out of this life, and don't stop until you get there. So I hope that helps. Much love. You guys have a blessed Tuesday, and I hope to connect with other big thinkers and help you achieve everything that you're going after in this life. So with that, have a good one. We'll talk soon. Take care, guys.